Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do angel messages for today. Today is Sunday. It is March 22nd, 2026. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates. It all might resonate. It's angel messages. We're going to use Angels for the Modern Mystic by Teresa Chung. You can find this on Amazon, possibly even at lawrenceking.com. That's the publisher. I can't remember if I looked for Teresa Chung to see if she has her own website or not. She might, because I think, and I could be wrong, but I think MJ Cullinane has their own, and I think Chris Ann has their own too. I thought I could be wrong. It would make sense though, because they're both pretty big tarot oracle creators. So we got two on the table. Let's do bottom of the deck and make it a third. And I got water, so hopefully I won't lose my voice. I thought I was losing my voice this morning. So I realized, I'm going to take a minute here. I realized that on my days off, when I go to bed really freaking early as if I'm working the next day, even though I'm not because I'm off. And I end up going to bed like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, and I end up waking up at like 1 o'clock in the morning. So I get like 5.5 hours of sleep, which is actually pretty good for me. Anywhere from 5 to 6 hours is really good for me because I used to not even get that. The funny thing is like this morning, I woke up at almost 1 o'clock and I couldn't get back to bed. I was up until probably like 2:33. I gave the cats a little snack, kicked them out of the room, got into bed by myself, dozed until about 3:30. Forgot to set my alarm, so I set my alarm. Woke up at 5, got out of bed at like 5:10, got dressed, fed the cats for real. Did some readings, some affirmations readings, got some stuff together. Went to Walmart to buy some cat food for the stray cats outside and ended up, I was telling you guys yesterday, I was telling you that like I felt like I needed tops and tank tops and stuff because all of the ones I have are like so flippin' big. Spent probably like $180 on tank tops, t-shirts. I bought a pair of jeans, a size down, and because I know I gained a few pounds the last couple of weeks, but I'll get back on track. I'm actually already back on track. I bought a pair of, they look like jeggings, but they're more like leggings, like a softer jegging material, if that makes sense. Yeah, 100, I'm pretty sure it was 180. I think my whole bill total was like 240. I bought the cat food. I bought some instant coffee because y'all, I know it sounds crazy, but Walmart has one of the best selections of instant coffee. And I buy Nescafe because there's a creator on TikTok that I follow. She does like news updates and stuff like that. It was year before last, I think, in the summer of 2024. She did this little tutorial how she does an instant coffee and she froths it and it takes like 5 seconds. I went out and bought the coffee. It is the best instant coffee, Nescafe Classico. And Walmart has the best selection. And they have one that's like a blondie. And it's kind of expensive because it's like $10 for like a little glass bottle of instant coffee, but it's called blonde. And it's strong. Like I need strong coffee. You know what I mean? So I know people don't like shopping at Walmart. I used to never shop at Walmart, but now with the way prices are, I pretty much get everything from either Walmart or Meijer, and occasionally I'll buy stuff at Woodman's. And I know I have to do a Target run because Target has my Indo TV dinners that I absolutely love, and they have the best selection at Target, but they're expensive there. They're like $6 a meal. And I mean, that's not really expensive, but when you're on a budget, because you want to spend your money on other things like cat food and now gas, um, it's expensive. Anyway, went off on a tangent. $180 worth of tops. And I bought the cutest little shorts. They're supposed to be workout shorts. I don't think I can work out in them because they're like flimsy and tiny, but I'm going to parade around them in the summer on my patio in the sun so I can get tan legs. Let me tell you. All right, we got the Angel of Innocence. Rediscover natural wonder. Focusing solely on material success can narrow your perspective and cause you to lose sight of what makes you truly happy. Ask the Angel of Innocence to bring a sense of awe and wonder back into your life. If you feel jaded or that you are stuck in a rut, if you frown more than you smile, or if you simply don't feel engaged anymore, call on the Angel of Innocence to help you view the world the way that a child would. Looking at the world through innocent eyes is liberating. Whatever age you are, your inner child lives on within you. Your inner child is the part of you that is pure, innocent, creative, spontaneous. Reconnect with and nurture that inner child. Allow your inner child to help you live fully in the moment again and to look at yourself, others, and the world around you with curiosity and trust. Trust, right? Because children, even when they're shown that they shouldn't trust, they still do. Unfortunately, that's all a part of childhood wounds and childhood abuse and all that. It's like, even though, like, abused children, even though they're being abused, they still trust because they still have this inherent hope that somebody's gonna take care of them, somebody's gonna look out for them. And sadly, that is the beauty of children. They are so innocent and pure. It is so sad. Notice what you didn't notice before. Remove stagnant cynicism. I was going to say criticism. Replace boredom with the vibrant and fresh new perspective that only free-flowing feelings of awe and wonder can bring. Innocence. Y'all, that almost makes me want to cry. The Angel of Reason. Ground yourself. Logic is essential for progress. Ask this angel to help you remain rational. Reason avoids bias. It tries to discover what is true, whether you like that truth or not. Wishful thinking, anxiety, and intense feelings can cloud good judgment. If you feel confused or unbalanced, let the Angel of Reason bring you some clear-sighted guidance and illumination. Just because you think or feel something to be true does not mean it is. Step back, disconnect from your emotions, and take some time to reflect objectively. Consider the facts, develop a clear awareness of the reasoning for your current situation, and create a sensible plan. Be open to learning from and correcting any mistakes made and perhaps trying a new approach or changing your mind. If emotions are running high, try barefoot walking, also known as earthing. This ritual can not only help release stress and remind you that you are part of something greater than yourself, it can also ground you and bring clarity and calm. So yesterday I spent most of the day walking around my condo barefoot, and I tend to do that like in the spring and summer and fall when it's nice and warm out and I have the windows open and the fans going. And I was out on my deck in my bare feet. I didn't care. And I even moved my patio furniture around and was sweeping and dusting and all that stuff. I did it all barefoot. I don't care. I don't care. And it was fabulous. It was such a beautiful day yesterday here. The Angel of Communication. Speak your truth. Communication, whether it is spoken, written, or felt, is what connects us all intimately. Ask the Angel of Communication to help you share your heart with others. If you don't feel heard or understood, or are struggling to say what needs to be said, inner tensions and misunderstandings will damage your relationships. Speak your truth quietly but clearly. Focus on honesty, but in such a way that it lifts you and others up. Whatever the issue, trust that the Angel of Communication is there to give you the courage to find the right words. The more you speak with integrity, the more others will feel your authenticity and come to trust and respect you. Listening is just as important as speaking. Never fear your own silence when communicating with others or with yourself. Sometimes what matters most is hidden in those quiet spaces between the words or lines. I also want to say, too, on this reasoning and ground yourself, it says just because you think or feel something to be true does not mean it is. Step back, disconnect from your emotions, and take some time to reflect objectively. So here's the thing. It's not at all that you shouldn't follow your intuition. You should follow your intuition and you should believe in your intuition. But even when you feel things to be true because you get that spidey sense, right? It doesn't matter. And what I mean by that is like let's say, and this is just an example, but let's say I have a friend at work, right? And like I think we're best buddies. And then one day my friend tells me, my other friend tells me, hey, Angie, went to Tina and, said that, you did this, that, and the other. They were talking shit behind your back. And let's say I already got that feeling, right? That there was something negative going on there, whatever the case may be. Here's the thing. Do I know that to be a fact? No. All I have is my spidey sense, my intuition. All I have is somebody saying, hey, I heard that they went to so-and-so and said some shit about you. Is that necessarily confirmation? No. Am I going to follow my intuition and believe that that person said something bad about me? Yes. What am I going to do about it? Nothing other than walk away. Disconnect from that relationship and move forward on my own. And that's not to say that I'm not going to be, cordial, nice with that person, right? But I'm no longer going to be buddies with them. I'm no longer going to confide in them. I'm no longer going to tell them any of my secrets, right? It's taking what you know, learning from it, fixing what you need to fix in your own life, and moving forward. It's not that you don't believe in your intuition. You do. It's just that, do I have confirmation? Do I know it to be a fact? No. But what can I do about it in regards to me? And that's let that person go in peace and quiet. I know it's hard to do. I don't always follow that rule myself, right? I've said before, I've done things that I regret. Obviously, I'm human. Everybody's human. I'm just saying, you can follow your intuition. You could know your intuition to be true. You could believe in that spidey sense. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to make decisions based on that because you don't necessarily always get the truth. You don't necessarily always get facts, confirmation. Do you understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying. All right. I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonates for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. I hope you loved my Walmart story. Ask me for any other tips. I'll talk to you later. Bye.